With some board games, it's clear the designer had a neat idea for a game mechanic, and then the theme came later and was made to fit that mechanic. But today we're looking at a game where the theme clearly directed every element of the game's design from start to finish. We're going to raise our own fledgling species and play out survival of the fittest in prehistoric times in Evolution from North Star Games. Well, here we are in prehistory. Just a couple of generations ago, we were learning to breathe air instead of water, and arms and legs are still a new concept to most of our species. Each of us begins the game responsible for a species, represented by this board here. When the game begins, your species is not unique, not special in any way, but that is about to change. Now, at the literal center of everything we're working for in this game is the fight for food. Each turn we're going to add some food to the watering hole, and if we're lucky, there will be some food left there from the previous round. Now it's up to us to find ways to obtain that food. Perhaps you'll grow a long neck so that you get food no one else can reach. Or fat tissue so that you can store excess food for turns where there's less to be had. And if you're feeling confident in the availability of food, you could make your species fertile so that you can gather even more food, but at the cost of having more mouths to feed. Eventually, and inevitably, when the fight for food stops feeling worth it, one of us will choose to evolve a set of sharp teeth and become a carnivore. Now those other species around the table are starting to look mighty tasty, and the fight for survival becomes as much about not becoming food as it is about finding food to eat. So we will have to grow horns to fend off the carnivores, learn to climb into trees where they can't find us, or even sound a warning call to alert our fellow species of the danger at hand. Whatever we can do to make hunting our species more trouble than it's worth. Somehow this game manages all of these different mechanics with only a single resource, and that resource is the cards in your hand. My absolute favorite part of this game is that we as the players are going to perfectly emulate nature's actual ecosystems every time we sit down to play. Maybe we'll have a game where there's plenty of food to go around, so we're all evolving our species to eat faster and fuller, growing in numbers so that we can eat even more, until one turn we find that we've eaten the watering hole absolutely spare. And then we're going to see the most populous of our species become the biggest victims of the starvation to come. Or maybe another game where there's a carnivore starving because all the other species on the board are too large for it to hunt, until a turn it evolves to learn pack hunting, and now the large species that's most vulnerable and hasn't learned any defense mechanisms is at risk of extinction unless it can evolve to avoid it. Well, I hope this quick look gives you a better idea of whether Evolution is the right fit for your next game night. If you'd like to learn more about the game, I'll put some links in the video description, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. For some personalized game suggestions, you can also check out our virtual barrister video chat service, where you can shop the store and get some great game ideas from myself or another barrister. For now, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.